Kelly Bates.
Well, Tiffany mentioned it earlier. What a fine way to wrap up the work week. But things are going to be changing as we head into the weekend. You see, starting late tonight, we're likely going to develop a mix of rain and snow that will take us through the overnight. And even though there is going to be a snow element, we're looking at little to no accumulation. Sunday is looking to be the clear winner of the weekend. It will be bright, dry, and seasonable with highs topping out in the upper 40s. And then we're going to watch for the development of the potential of a coastal storm Monday into Tuesday that could bring us a variety of conditions, including rain, snow, high winds, and high seas. So we're going to be talking about all of these things. How about now? It's a good time. Here's where we are. We have temperatures that are near 50 degrees in Providence and Smithfield, 47 right now in New Bedford. We have 43 in Westerly and 41 in Newport. Winds are generally pretty light. We are finding a little bit of a gust along coastal areas, but on the whole, conditions are actually pretty nice out there. If you have evening plans, it should be pretty sweet. Now, our satellite and radar up close showing some precipitation off to our west. Now, in terms of precipitation in our corner of southern New England, we're going to have to wait a lot longer before we finally can moisten things up to the ground level and can get some of this down to the ground. So what's going on is this big swirling area of low pressure is working its way through the Great Lakes region and will steadily work its way across New England for tonight. As it does so, we're going to be doing a rather prolonged period of rain and snow, mixing it up from time to time as we go from overnight right into tomorrow morning. In fact, we're looking at the potential of precipitation to be with us through most, if not all of the day. So here we are tonight about 9 o'clock. That's when we should start to see the onset of precipitation between 9 and midnight. As we hit the overnight, this is when we'll start to do some mixing. Coastal areas, by the way, you'll be doing this as mainly a rain deal from start to finish. We're going to fast forward to tomorrow morning, and you'll notice the showery nature. There isn't just a whole sheet of purples. It's spotty in nature, and that's why we're looking at little to no accumulation, because we're not looking at a consistent precipitation event for this entire thing. Once we hit the afternoon, by the way, it winds down. We're just going to stay cloudy with an occasional little shower that'll float through. But we're not expecting anything heavy really at any time, and that's why our totals map looks like this. Trace to maybe an inch, little to nothing in terms of accumulation. If you want to see accumulations, head west. Western portions of Connecticut and also western Mass and the highest of elevations have the potential of seeing a lot more. Now, this system also has a wind element. So as we get close to the noon hour on Saturday, that's when we'll start to see our winds begin to peak with gusts greater than 25 miles per hour. They'll peak in the early afternoon as the system is pulling away, our winds coming in from the northeast, and winds could gust 30 to 35 miles per hour. And then the winds begin to shut down as we go to Saturday night. And then we're going to fast forward over Sunday, because again, Sunday, winter of the weekend, tons of sunshine, beautiful day. Hope you enjoy it. Monday, we're going to watch for the approach of two areas of low pressure. One that is right now in the Pacific Northwest, but will be in the Great Lakes at 7 a.m. on Monday. And the second that will be going through the southeast through the course of the weekend. These two storm systems are going to meet and combine their energy off the mid-Atlantic coast. From here, we're looking at the rapid development of this coastal storm. And at that time, it will roll towards southern New England. Now, the path it takes will determine what we see in terms of precipitation, and how intense it goes will determine our rate of precipitation. We also have elements of wind that are expected in here as well, and we also have the chance of bringing up the surf too. Although, thankfully, we're looking at some pretty low surf for the duration of Monday into Tuesday, but still, that is there. So it's going to become pretty interesting. We will solidify the track of that storm as we head through the weekend, but still, that will be